Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some...
Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of... He's tried one! Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Beckenbauer. Now it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Ronaldinho. Pedri. Beckenbauer. Barcelona finding their passes. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adriano. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Shot goal! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to...
Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice looking ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Zanetti. And it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. That is ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a pretty loose pass. Adriano. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Sade. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. Nesta. Beckenbauer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pass is short and sharp. Strokes it back. Caresses it through. And he was alert to it. Maldini. And that is a little undercooked. The cross. And he's heaved it away. Half an hour played now. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. Good driving run. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Some really good ball movement. Adriano. Beckenbauer. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho. Threads one in. Pedri. Adriano. Ronaldinho. And big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Barcelona go into the lead. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Messi. He's going for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Gerrard. Out to the left it goes. He's got away. Sané. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe.
Beckenbauer. Has been indicated.
Sané. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Messi. No way he was going to let him past. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Quick reminder today.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Pedri. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Barcelona finding their passes. Thuram. Sané might just make this. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's really well manoeuvred. Sané. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Messi. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Zanetti. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, cracking ball. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Little pass back. Looking for a runner. And that was very necessary.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That looks a good ball through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pedri. Messi. And the shot! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Chance, surely! Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, the way the ball sat up, he thought he had a decent chance, and to be honest, so did the rest of us.
Cleared without hesitation. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ronaldinho, and the flag has decent chance! It's hit the upright. Thuram gets it clear. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure.
And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pedri is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field.
Number 2 then.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on to replace him.
Big header!
Number 4.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bellingham tries to pass it through. Zanetti does well to get it back. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vieri. He's found a way past. Vieri is having a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Shoots! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Seedorf. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Sané. Pull it. Seedorf. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the counter is on. And that's gone loose. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Seedorf. Hazard. And it's Gavi. Oh, well played.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Probing pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Piqué does really well there. He is strong.
There will be 3
Nesta.
minutes added time.
Seedorf. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Showing good feet. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Gerrard. A heavy challenge. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Number 15.
Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That's at the end. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Just join.
Big chance! Makalele looking sharp there. And here's it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Delivers with whip. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. And it's Nagatomo. Cross goes in there. Maldini attempts a clearance. In once more. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Beckenbauer. Nagatomo does really well there. He is strong. Mbappe gets into a good position. He is through here. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Zanetti.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zanetti. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Maldini. Threads one in, and it's been played through. Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first moment of real significance. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ronaldinho. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe for Messi. Makaleli. He steps in, and that's the end of that. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Messi. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Looking tidy in possession here. Played into space. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Here comes the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. And that has put paid to that. Nagatomo. Thuram. Makaleli. And it's Thuram. It's Bellingham. And it's Thuram. Distributed tidily. The ball swung in. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Ronaldinho. Gavi. Ronaldinho. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's being shifted off it. And that was very necessary. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Lam. And here's Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Well read. And the danger is averted. Gavi. Well, that has not gone well. Ronaldinho. Nagatomo. Nagatomo. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Ronaldinho. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it.
Bellingham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ronaldinho with the short one. He's going for goal! Just too high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Nagatomo. That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Gavi. Nagatomo gets across to intercept that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. And this is room. Can he finish? He's got to be quick to recover this. And it's Lam. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. Good driving run. And that's a good ball. And takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Bellingham. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was mighty close. Beckenbauer. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that's a dangerous ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nesta. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Gavi. And here's Mbappe. Gavi. Shot, surely! Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. Makaleli. Adriano. Beckenbauer. Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Zanetti. But it's Thuram. That's Maldini. Nesta. Gavi. Messi. Played out wide. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Gavi. There's the shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 19, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 22,
It's a mighty!
Ronaldinho.
It's hit the
Coming on the
upright.
field, number 24.
That's a real chance missed.
Seedorf really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Johan Cruyff.
Barcelona
Substitutions
have their
taking
second
place.
corner now. Climbs up big! It's hit the crossbar!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Eto'o. Real chance! And one more try! It's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
And it's Bellingham.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice looking ball. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Zanetti. And here's the chance to counter. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Eto'o. Azar. It's Hullet. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Barcelona pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bellingham. And it's Makalele. And this is Eto'o. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well,
That's rather hopeful. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Drogba has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Maldini. Eto'o.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lahm. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's neat. And this is... And the shot! Cruyff is flagged offside. Adriano. And it's Hullet. And it's Pedri. Picked out on the finish! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now there's a... It's Eto'o! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a...
Half-time, extra time.
Hello, attendees.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
To the information centre.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Bellingham.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
Beckham.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And he's had it nicked away. Seedorf. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Chelsea go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking for the run. He has a look up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out of play for a throw. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Well, they could break here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's going to be disappointed with that.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Thuram. And it's Pedri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, that's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Back into the middle. Zanetti receives it in. Oh, smashing header! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Blue car parked outside the stadium.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nicely weighted ball.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Makelele, the battery in the watch.
Yeah, and fittingly, a lot of pundits refer to it as the Makelele role now, such as his influence playing that position.
Lam, looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Mbappe. Now, who's going to be first to this? Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he thumps it clear. Out towards the flank. That's a great ball here. Pedri. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Great vision. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Searching pass he's played there. Deftly away. Rodri. First quarter of an hour gone. Adriano. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's been slipped through. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That ball looks a good one. Takes a shot! Goal! First blood drawn. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Chelsea are in front now. Pedri! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the through ball. Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedri. And Zanetti. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. Messi. It is a corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And he welcomes it in. And he's taking no chances there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe! Chance, surely!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
The most accurate pass. More and more pressure on the ball here. Maldini. Nesta.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Ronaldinho. And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe! And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Makaleli. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer. Zanetti. To Thuram. Pedri. That's a delicate pass. Bullish header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Thuram. Barcelona finding their passes. And that has put paid to that. Makaleli. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Nagatomo. And it's Lam. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that was nowhere near his best. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Now, can they get him away? Messi. Beckenbauer. And this is Adriano. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Maldini calmly anticipates. Knocks it out wide. Now he's got space here. The referee has given a corner. Chelsea have their second corner now. Palmer with the short one. He's tried one! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's on the finish! Maldini can get it clear. Barcelona still this single goal behind. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found the... He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in, and it's been played through. Maldini. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's had it taken off him. Here's a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
It's a pretty loop. He's given it away! He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
No, again, there's no way through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Rodri. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So what can they make of this? Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi.
Barcelona are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Beckenbauer. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Maldini. Zanetti. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe is onto this.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Messi. Zanetti. And it's Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pedri. Beckenbauer. Some good persistent defending here. Under an awful lot of pressure. And it's Makalele. That's a nicely shaped ball. Makalele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
Real chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15, Palmer. Number 6, Rodri.
Nicely aimed
Coming
pass.
on the field, number 20, Suarez.
Luis Suarez.
Number 17,
Nagatomo.
Johan
Pass
Cruyff.
somewhat off target.
Number 14, Bellingham.
Now looking to orchestrate a
Substitution in
counter.
progress.
Now it's Hullet. He is through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Bellingham gets it clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Bellingham. That's a cute ball. That ball looks a good one. Seedorf. Gavi. Hullet. And the counter is on. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's an imaginative pass. Luis Suarez gets his head on it! He's scored! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over! All over in seconds, that's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
Chelsea could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for... And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.